beer. I am Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Massachusetts beer reviews. And today we are reviewing a beer from the state of Massachusetts by way of Attleboro, Massachusetts' Skyroc Brewery, and this is called Interstate 295 IPA. Interstate 295, for people that are not from the Massachusetts area, starts on the north end of I-95 in Attleboro, Massachusetts, and goes all the way to the south end of Warwick, Massachusetts. And it is maintained by the Rhode Island Department of Transportation and the Massachusetts Department of Transportation, and it spans nearly 27 miles. So that is cool. Skyroc Brewery, they are from Attleboro, Massachusetts, and as the can of the beer says, and as the story goes, several years ago, a Father's Day homebrewing kit unearthed a passion for the art of brewing beer. And so Skyroc Brewery was born, established in 2016 after their children, named after the children. Skyroc Brewery's spacious tap room, located in the heart of Attleboro, features over 10 beers on tap at a time. From their New England style IPAs to seasonal offerings, Skyroc has something for everyone. Cheers. This is a malt forward citrusy IPA. They say the road less traveled for the interstate that gets no recognition. Sometimes in life, we choose to take the more scenic route. It takes a little longer to get where we're going, but the road less traveled brings on its own rewards. A citrusy IPA for those days when some good old-fashioned refreshment from an IPA is what we all crave. 5.8% alcohol by volume. The can itself makes no designation, nor did the 4-pack when I bought it, $16. Nor did the 4-pack when I bought it make any designation of freshness date. But because I bought it at the brewery and it is such a small brewery, I imagine the date is extremely fresh. So let's get it out into this teku. I'll let you know what Skyroc Interstate 295 IPA is all about. And it is definitely got that bone white looking head. It definitely has some dark orangey copper caramel malty notes to the color. That head is just thick and is going to stick around. Definitely suspended carbonate or suspended sediment in there for sure. Definitely hazy beer, but looks to be on the West Coast side of things. See what the nose is like. The nose definitely has caramel and toffee like malts. Some leathery, resinous, piney qualities to it. Definitely grapefruit and orangey notes. Leather, tobacco, but mostly a malt forward, resiny, citrusy kind of a beer. So a malt forward citrusy IPA, as the can would suggest, is definitely in the nose. Is that in the taste? Let's get into that one. Skyroc Interstate 295 IPA. As Jay would say, I believe this is the first beer review of this beer in the world. Cheers, everybody. Look at the lacing. Hefty medium style body beer, but it's got enough carbonation and drying qualities to it that make it really thirst quenching and refreshing for a really muggy evening here in Massachusetts. So toasty malts, caramel malts, somewhat brown bready. You're getting those resiny, oily qualities, very light, but you're still getting them. Definitely the leather and tobacco is showing up. And then you're getting that grapefruit rind, grapefruit, flesh, orangey notes for sure. Not so much pineapple in this one. There's a little bit of a touch of a juicy note, but not a whole bunch. I would say that this is a West Coast with a touch of the juice and lots of pine resin. Again, mouthfeel is a straight up medium bodied. It's pretty hefty for what it is, thanks to the citrusy, hoppy oils in the beer. But like I said, as it's drying, I'm getting a lot of the oil. It's still like an oily experience, and there's a lot of bittering agents at the end of the beer sip. But like I was trying to say, there was, as the beer dries, it is very clean and crisp and refreshing, but it's still leaving you with that grapefruit, piney, Woodstock 1969 green flavor in the background. But because of how dry it is, it's making it really kind of taste refreshing, and the carbonation is moderate to full on that. I mean, look at that. Even look at the lacing on that. Is it the best IPA on planet Earth? No. Is it an extremely enjoyable IPA and a little bit of a different direction than what everybody else is doing in New England? Sure. It's definitely got an old school vibe to it. You could even say it's got some florally hop notes to it. It's got a different vibe to it than your Trilliums, your Tree Houses, your Alchemist beers. But it's good to go back to these kind of IPAs, the your classic IPA flavors. So what would I rate this? If you're not really into some hop oil with your malts, then you probably won't like this beer. For me, I think it might possibly need even more malts, or wait a minute. It might need a little bit more malt and maybe a little bit more hops. It's a little bit on the sweet side, to be completely honest. And I think more malt, so hops would help with that. And I think more malts would be good so that it can combat on some of the hoppy, bitter flavor. But if you're in the area of Attleboro, Massachusetts, and you want to try a really well-constructed IPA, 5.8% won't wreck you the whole day. This is a great one to try. If I gave it an 85, I think that would be a perfectly good rating for the reasonings I have just stated. Now, the other thing that I don't like about the beer, however, I do like to support my local community and the local brewers in the area, is I don't think that this is $16 a 4-pack good, but it's got high quality to it. I can tell that there's some craftsmanship involved in this one. It's hard to believe that even a home brewing kit became this one day. So that's amazing. And yeah, if I saw it on tap again, I would probably drink it then. But just to go to the brewery and buy it, I probably would try some other beers from Skyroc and probably try some other local beers before going back to this one. But Skyroc Brewery, Attleboro, Massachusetts, Interstate 295 IPA. Again, I'm going to give that an 85. Pretty solid beer. If you called it world class, I wouldn't pass that by you, that judgment. So until next time, this has been Thomas Metal 75 saying keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. Thank you for watching live, Tyler and Mansell, and I will see you soon, everybody. Peace. I'm out.